So now that we have all the ancillary information put in, and this is the reusable information that we've done so far, that's for every project that we'll be using. Now we can create a project and really kind of move forward with it. So let's go to the Projects tab, and we're going to create a new project. So we'll give it a project name. We'll call it dotProject tutorial. And I guess we'll give it Acme widget. And we don't have any divisions set up. We can select contacts. Now that would be the admin. And we can set a budget. We can set a start date and a target finish. Let's say we hope to finish this by August 5th. And we can set a budget of $50, I don't know. We can set the dynamic URL and a staging URL. This is just info for the people, kind of project info, where they can click on the links right out of the project page. The priority, it's either a high, medium, or low, and we'll stick with normal. Short name is dotProject. Alright, sounds good. The color identifier, this is the hexadecimal identifier for colors, web colors. Basically all on is white. And the project type, it's either administrative or operative. So this is something that is getting you paid or not getting you paid, one of the two. And here we can set a status. Right now we're in the planning stages, so we'll give it a status of in planning, just so you do see what's available. There is proposed, so you can kind of, when you're creating a proposal, you'll put it here to come up with a price, let's say. In planning, you're kind of refining it really. In progress, this is where you're actually implementation stage of a project. On hold, it's complete. You can make a template. This is very handy if you do a lot of the same types of projects. You can create a whole list of tasks and you can create an entire project and then import it in, and you keep it in your template. And archived, it's self-explanatory. It's completed, done, and you moved on. So next we have the scale imported task. This is a pretty new feature that for me, I haven't seen it before in previous versions, but basically what this thing will do is if you take a template and import the task from that template, it will do its best to calculate the start and end dates of your tasks based on your project. So if you have a start date of 7/28, for instance, then it's going to your template obviously has dates assigned to it. Maybe it was you created the template in March and now you're in July and you're doing the project in August, so you don't want March dates in there. So hitting scale will kind of move your dates around, hopefully to as close as it can, I think. And then the description. This is your scope of work, your basic scope of work that the whole thing should be beating off of. This is do not fail to put this in, I would say. This is the description your customer has given you, or your boss has given you, whoever your primary stakeholder has given you. This is where that information will go. You'll refer back to this, and you'll make sure your tasks do not veer from meeting the goal set here. So I can't stress enough if I haven't been too specific here. So let's create one for the dotProject tutorials. We're going to create a series of tutorials explaining the setup and use of dotProject. And hit submit. Now we have a project. We can at any time, this is our project list, and it by default we're looking at all projects. We can at any time update the status and change it to in progress, on hold, and that sort of thing from the project list. Where this is handy, you can move 5 or 6 projects at a time into planning, into in progress or on hold or what have you. And you can look at the short list of what's in planning by clicking on the tab. Anytime you want to edit, you just click the link. Obviously, this is another thing. Look, as you hover over the link for the project, it does give you the description. And clicking it takes you to the project. As you can see, it's a little different look than what we had before with the edit screen. Here you can enter your task logs, any events tied to this project, any files. We can take a look at the Gantt chart. Obviously we have to build the tasks first. Currently we don't have any tasks to it. And this is the project view. As you can see, we've got the information where we were adding the project. It also has additional information as your project moves forward. It gives you a summary of what's going on with it. So we haven't added any tasks yet, so I'm going to wait till give further explanation as we move forward with that. So next we'll add tasks.